Hey guys, Marilyn here. So I just wanted to show you real quick what my craft room is looking like right now because I'm about to paint the walls and hopefully make it much prettier than what it looks like now. So this is what I'm working with. As you can see, I do have a lot of stuff. Most of all of that is organized. I did just shove in a couple things right there. So at any rate, my walls are dark blue. This is horrible. So I did find my blush pink paint at Home Depot. And there's my recollections little table. I love that thing, especially because I can fit all my Cricut mats right in that slot right there. Super convenient. I did roll a couple Raskog carts into my bedroom already. Well, 3. There was another one in front of my heat press. Usually I store one right in front of the heat press, so if I need to use the heat press, I'll just roll it out. And as you can see, I'm working on 2 different tables here. So this is where I normally do all my resin stuff. And then over here, this is where I usually do all my die cutting. I still am using my Cricut Explore Air most of the time. As you can see, it's aged in color a little bit. I bought this when it first was released on HSN. So as you can tell, newer is not always better. So the Cricut Explore Air is still working very, very good. Here's a blanket I made my mom last night for her birthday. It's her birthday tomorrow. But I wanted to make sure, and then I put her little cancer ribbon over here with the heart. I actually forgot to mirror this, but no one would ever know. I've already started pulling things out. So I wanted to make sure that all my resin art was cured before I started removing everything out of my room. Like I said, it's her birthday tomorrow, and so I made her a little book cover out of resin. It says, "Keep calm and fight on and win." She is going through a battle with cancer right now, and she is actually doing really well. So I bought some paper to be inserted to this from Amazon along with the calendar. So I'm just waiting for the calendar to come in. So this way she can keep a track of her appointments and her diet and whatever else she wants to put in there. So this is the back cover. That's the front cover. Here's a couple mirrors I was working on. I wanted to try that cell effect on the mirror, so it looks pretty nice. This one is actually still curing, and I do have to sand down the edges of this before I can actually finish that. This is a tag mold, which I need to dome as well, so I might put her name or happy birthday or something on there. So just random stuff, but it's mainly my walls that need to be done. I would like to move those origami shelves into my garage and instead get the those IKEA cubes so that I can also kind of hide all that mess there. Again, it's mostly organized, but it just doesn't look like it because everything is exposed. And as you can see, I have these Creative Options containers. These are amazing. So for these containers, I buy these at this place called Plano Molding Outlet. It's in Plano, Illinois. So these I think are only like $3, $3.99. These are way better than the ones that you get at Michael's because they don't pop open, and the quality is just as good as Art Bin. So for the Creative Options tackle boxes that you see at Joann Fabrics or Hobby Lobby for like $49.99 or $59.99. Those sell for $14 there. So my friend and I usually go make a trip there every couple months to see what new containers they have. But I eventually want to get rid of those and then have them all look like that. So I want a little bit of consistency. They did have some pink ones that I did not jump on, and I regret not getting the pink ones, but I digress. So this is what my room looks like now, but I'll show it to you once I'm finished, and hopefully it will look beautiful. See you then. Hey guys, Marilyn here. So my room is almost just about empty. This is all I have left is the 2 tables, my Cricuts, my Easy Press, and those 2 shelves. The origami shelves are going into the garage, and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to put as far as cabinets in here. As you can see, my tape measure is still on the floor. I was measuring. Can't decide what I want to do in here, if I should buy one of those original scrapbook boxes or whatever they're called, original scrapbook box, whatever. So I kind of want one on this wall, and then maybe put my desks together, or a corner desk this way, so I have a nice big open space. And then I definitely have to keep my heat press over here. This table is very sturdy. I purchased this at Hobby Lobby. It's made of steel, so it's perfect for my heat press. It doesn't wobble or anything like that. Plus it has the support in the center, and again, it's made of steel. So I cannot wait to paint these horrid dark walls. But this is what I have left to empty out. I've been helping my mom clean up her house. We just celebrated her 70th birthday. And yeah, so we'll see what it looks like when I'm finished. All right, so here is my room. It's finally primed. And so now I'm about to paint it this pretty little pink. Let's see what it looks like. Hey guys, so Marilyn here. So this is the progress of my room. It's painted. This is such a pretty color. And this is a Bear paint. And this one is called Iced Cherry. So painting this color was a lot smoother than the way I painted with the primer, because I didn't have the stick to attach to the roller, so I was up and down the ladder often, which I fell off of 3 times. But then I picked up the stick from Home Depot, and oh my gosh, this took no time to do after I taped everything off. I put some temporary paper on the window, so I took the curtains down. And so for my curtains, I think I'm going to put white curtains back up. I can't wait till it's finished. This looks way better than that horrid dark blue. So it's a work in progress. Hey guys, Marilyn here. So I wanted to go ahead and finish up the video that I started with regards to my craft room makeover. I am about 90% finished, but I want to go ahead and start crafting and move on with my life and get this video posted, because I've already done a couple other tutorials that I haven't posted yet because I wanted to finish this one first. So here is my room. This is my craft room. This is the one that had the dark blue walls. I could barely walk in here before, but now as you can see, I have this nice big open space that I can walk into. The whole concept of me changing this up is I wanted to walk in here, number one, but I wanted to be able to access everything within a circle, which I was able to do. So I'll show you what I did. So again, this is only 90% finished because, as you can see, there's doors missing up there. I still have to hang up all my art and shelves on the walls. But again, I kept my heat press over here. Initially, I thought maybe I could put that by the window, but it doesn't bother me here. Now that the walls are a blush pink and I have shears instead of curtains, it's so much brighter and so much easier to see in here. So those creative options containers that I had on the steel shelves fit perfectly underneath this table. There's that support bar for the heat press table here, and those fit perfectly there. I don't access those boxes all that often, so, but if I do need to, I could just slide them out and grab whatever I need. As you can see, I do have this calyx system here. Let me move this out of the way. So this is the IKEA 5x5 calyx unit. I built that thing myself. That thing is super heavy. I did have my daughter's friend help me install the inserts for the drawers. We were able to get through that This is where I put my punches, my crocodile stuff. Over here I have my P-Touch and command strips and batteries and random cuties. So he was able to install the inserts, but then we started having difficulty over here. As you can see, the screw is still sticking out. So I do need a heavy-duty drill and a stronger arm for that. So that's why there's only one door installed. I do have 4 more doors to install right there. But overall, everything is going to be hidden and it's not going to be exposed and it's not going to look like a clutter. So I love it. I do have some rolls of vinyl up here, but these are super long. But I do have most of my vinyl and my heat transfer in these bins. So this is all my vinyl stuff here. And then this is where all my heat transfer and infusible ink is at. Some of these have fabric, ribbons. I think this one has ribbons in it. Yes. So I love that everything has a place. Some of that stuff I do need to bring down. That lantern I bought for $1.50 at IKEA. That actually fits the 3-wick candles from Bath and Body Works. That's why I bought it, because I have a ton of those candles so if I want to make my room smell pretty or give me a little bit of warmth, I have that little lantern I can put that candle in. So just real quick, let me put this back. This is one piece that I'm not excited about. When I saw it on TV, I fell in love with it. And this is the origami brand. I do love the origami brand, but I feel like they kind of failed with this piece. For example, I loved it because it had the 2 shelves. I needed a place to put my Big Shot, and I was going to put my brother Scan and Cut on this shelf, and then my maker on the table back there. Then this was going to go in this corner, so if I needed something, I could just slide it out, take out what I need from the drawer, and stick it back in there. However, these drawers are really hard to get out. This one here keeps sticking, so perhaps I need to adjust the tracks maybe. That wheel doesn't want to spin. So if I fix that and then fix the wheel, then it should be okay. But I shouldn't have to go through all of that. So I'm not loving that piece. But if I had to leave that there, if the wheel worked, it wouldn't be so bad. I could just roll it out and get what I need and then put it back. So I put shears in here instead of curtains. I felt like the curtains were just too heavy for this space, especially now. I mean, it's a creative space. You want to be able to see what you're doing. Before I couldn't see. It's bad enough. My eyes are bad enough anyway. So the shears, as you can see, they are short. I love the short ones. I bought those on Amazon. They had 2 panels per pack. There's 2 packs up there. Thankfully for IKEA has a 365-day return policy. As long as you have the receipt. If you don't have the receipt, if you know what day and month you bought your items, then they'll go ahead and exchange it. But I don't know who remembers their IKEA purchases dates. But at any rate, I do save my IKEA receipts because of the 365-day return policy. So initially, I had a 59.5-inch table here, and I had another 59.5-inch table here. So I returned those 2 tabletops. Opted in for the smaller one. I believe this is 47.25 inch wide or long. I do have about 6 inches that was taken away from the depth. So this is about 23 inches in depth. The other one was 29. But this is what I wanted an L shape so then I can open up the middle of the room. And that's what I did. So when I returned the 59.5-inch table for the 47-inch one, I went and opted in for the big table, which is 71 7/8 of an inch long. The other reason why I wanted the longer table was because I did not want to get rid of this. And I figured if I could just slide it underneath the desk, I can still put a stool or a chair under the desk and still work off of it. So the only thing that made this work was adjustable legs. So in the center underneath this table is a spot for an additional leg, But since I wanted to keep this piece, because this is where I keep all my Cricut mats, I got the adjustable legs. The legs are actually sitting on the floor, and then you just kind of screw them on, and you can feel that it is touching the floor. So I did put a leveler on this end, the center and left side. This is completely centered and leveled. I didn't want to get rid of this piece. I love this piece because I can throw the mats in there. But on the bottom is where I keep all my Omni grids and my sewing rulers and my pattern rulers and all that stuff. So I just changed out the boxes to be white. Those were on sale at Michael's for like $1.50. So the only thing that's going to go on this table is this piece here, which now I have a place for all my rulers instead of in that vase. And then I put the long ones on the wall. The only other thing, so that my Cricut maker and my printer are going to be the only items that are going to sit on this table. This is all stuff that I need to hang up. That my daughter bought for me from TJ Maxx. Then I have this cute little pink clock that I got for like $7 at Burlington Coat Factory a while ago. I have this. She designed a life she loved. That's going to go on the wall. And then I have this things to do dry erase board. So once I have all this stuff out of the way, hung up, and my pretty little M right there, it'll look nice and clean. I do need to get a shelf or two for that wall as well. Again, I only kept one Raskog card in here. And this is all stuff that was sitting on the tabletop, so it looks so cluttered. And with everything exposed on those heavy-duty steel origami shelves, it just looked like a hot mess in here. Oh, by the way, so the other tabletop that was here, I returned for that system there. That tabletop was actually sitting on this. So this is the Algot system. There's two pieces. As you can see, they're connected right there. I'm so happy I kept the connectors. I do have wheels for this thing, so once I install the wheels, if I do need to get into the closet to access packaging materials, fabric, or the Christmas stuff, or t-shirts and things that I have on hand for making t-shirts and blankets and stuff like that, I could just pretty much roll it out, go in the closet, and get what I need. Here's another piece of art that I need hung up. I think I want this one to hang above my printer, so as soon as I walk into the room, this will be the first thing that I see when I walk into this room. So pretty. So this was a long time getting all this stuff ready. Oh, and by the way, let me just show you. Look how easy these drawers open. Origami tried it. But this system here, oh, and IKEA has retired the system. They've switched it out for something else. I don't know what the name of it is anymore. I did not want to get rid of this because these drawers slide so easily. And it's storage space. This is all stuff that I had underneath the second tabletop that was like practically in the middle of the room. All right, so that's pretty much everything. I did buy this for $2. Let me show you. This magnetic board. I do want to hang this up on the wall as well. I have the pegboard that I still need to hang up on the wall. That's all stuff from IKEA. This I got, I think, for like $2. Tom Jones. This is definitely not going up on the wall. This is from when I used to work in the music business. This was my chalkboard that I used to do rhinestones on. Which was an idea that I got from TRW. And then I also have these floating frames that I wanted to do artwork for. So overall, I love my room. I love the color of the paint. It's so much brighter in here. I can walk in here. I can access everything all the way around the room or in the closet. So I just wanted to finish up this video so I can move on with the tutorials and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.